Hi everyone, welcome to my vlog. In this video, I'm gonna virtually tour you to one of the most sought after destinations here in the city of Manila, the National Museum. So sit back and relax while you watch and learn from your pretty tour guide. National Museum is one place for important materials relating to social, historical, environmental, and cultural aspects to be placed at. The primary mission of the National Museum of the Philippines is to acquire, document, preserve, exhibit, and foster scholarly study and appreciation of works of art, specimens, and cultural and historical artifacts. It is also divided into three major parts, and one of which is the National Museum of Fine Arts. Here in the National Museum of Fine Arts, you get to see different kinds of creations produced by our very own national artists in the Philippines. Here, you get to see the Spolarium by Juan Luna, the largest painting in the National Museum and one of the most historical and meaningful painting that depicts symbolism to the Philippine history. Next is the sculpture created by Jose Rizal, the Lavanga de la Madre, which translates to Mother's Revenge, another masterpiece that represents the Philippines. The mother dog being the Philippines itself, while the pup represents the people and the crocodile represents the Spaniards. Third is the Old Senate Hall. This hall was originally designed to be a library in the early 1920s during the American colonial period when the architect Juan Arellano revised the plans of Ralph Harrington Doane in order to convert the building to the seat of the legislature. Next is the National Museum of Natural History that features 12 permanent galleries that exhibit the rich biological and geological diversity of the Philippines. One of the iconic exhibits of the National Museum is the Tree of Life architecture. The structure resembles that of a DNA and considered to be the central hub of the area. The exhibit itself symbolizes the desire of mankind to understand nature and their role with one another. Next, you'll get to see the world's largest crocodile ever in captivity, named Lolong. It is a giant saltwater crocodile that was captured in a Bunawan Creek in the province of Agusan del Sur. The name Lolong came from Ernesto Lolong Goloran Cañete as one of the veteran crocodile hunters from the Palawan Crocodile and Wildlife Preservation Center who led the hunt in search for this crocodile. And lastly, the mangroves. This huge installation doesn't just recreates the mangroves ecosystem, but also educates people the importance of such trees in our environment for us and for the animals that use mangroves as their main habitat. Along with the mangrove tree replicas, you'll also find various taxidermed species that are commonly found in such environment. Before we continue to the last part of our destination, how's the tour so far? I hope you are enjoying and at the same time learning so many things about the rich and exquisite treasure of the Philippines. But wait, there are more things to discover as we proceed to the next major division of the National Museum. Now, here in the National Museum of Anthropology stages the Philippine ethnographic and terrestrial and underwater archaeological collections narrating the story of the Philippines from the past as presented through artifacts as evidences of prehistory. It was formerly known as the Museum of the Filipino People. Its aim is to preserve the cultural heritage of the Philippines and to educate others. Its permanent collection contains around 10,000 items, including cultural materials from different peoples of the Philippines ranging from baskets, weapons, textiles, and wooden objects to various religious, economic, and agricultural tools and implements, musical instruments, and personal ornaments and adornments. But of course, I visited the National Museum multiple times, and let me show you How was my experience during my visit? And that's it for this virtual tour. It was very short, but I hope you learned something from me. Museums are not just places for Instagrammable photos, but an educational institute where one could learn about their country's treasure. Yes, I took lots of pictures the last time I visited, but while taking pictures, I was also very attentive with the information and important details about the different artworks I saw. Even the citizens of the country itself don't know much about their own natural and historical background, so it is encouraged to visit them in order to understand the diversity of their country. That's all, and I hope to see you next with another educational video so that we could learn more and have fun. Bye!